Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
So I was down to my last exam and I couldn't find my exam room. It took us like probably about 40 to 45 minutes to find the room. Like, this school is super huge. At one point in time we were like exiting the building. We actually asked questions, we still couldn't find the room, but we did. That's the room, my last exam, and now I'm gonna share my experience with you guys, so stay tuned.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm rocking natural beauty today. No extension, no makeup, nothing at all. But today I'm going to share my journey with you as it relates to my first semester. It wasn't an easy journey, but it wasn't a bad one either. But to be studying, finding time to talk to your family and friends back home, and working, spending probably an hour and a half traveling just to school and another hour and a half to get back home, it is very tiresome and it's a whole lot of work. But as I reflect on the semester, the first part of the semester was like easy and smooth sailing in terms of time, because at the time when I just started school, I wasn't working and I had enough time to study and practice questions and all of that. I did 4 courses this semester. I did financial accounting, I did introduction to business, I also did business communications and macroeconomics. And of all those 4 courses, I think financial accounting was my favorite, and business communications was also, well, all 4 courses were okay, but I struggled with econ for the entire semester. Like the entire semester I was complaining. I had to spend like a lot of hours studying and trying to understand the material for econ. At one point in time I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to resit this course. But thanks be to God, I prayed and I studied, I read a textbook, I practiced questions, and everything went well. So you know, when you're studying in a different country and there are lots of international students that you're studying with. By the way, myself and my other friend is the only 2 Jamaicans. Like if I'm in a class with 45 people, like probably only 2 to 3 people are from another country, but like the rest is all from India. There's a lot of Indians, and they dominate the population for my school, which I think most of the schools here. And language barrier, cultural barrier, and it was rough, I must say. Like for my financial accounting class, everything was pretty smooth for that class, smooth sailing, no hiccups. Like group works, I was in group with 2 Dominicans and my other friend, which is Jamaican. So for that course, it was smooth sailing. I never have to complain. Like group works are done on time. Everybody is like, yeah. So it was good. For introduction to business, we had a little bit of hiccups where I think it was more cultural differences. So we weren't working well together, and it reaches a point where our teacher had to split the group and everything. But you know, it is kind of difficult because your way of doing things or our way of doing things are much different from that of persons from another country. So I might be this type of person who just want to get things done right away. I don't want to put it back, not because it's not due until another 2 weeks. I just want to get things done and out of the way as soon as possible. But one thing I learned is that wherever you go, wherever you are, you're going to be working with people from different countries, different parts of life, walks of life. So you're gonna have to learn to work with others and try to compromise, because sometimes people are not willing to compromise, and sometimes you have to be the bigger person and say, okay, let's do this your way. Or so it was a bit of a challenge for my intro to business group work. Also, I'm gonna be honest, when I just started that class, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna last in this class, because I wasn't feeling it. But as the semester progresses, it was an awesome class. We use a lot of softwares. Like for introduction of business, we use Asana, like management, like task management tools and softwares. We use a lot of those. And our teacher, Maya, well, she's really good. She's a nice teacher. She gave us assignments. Like for the quizzes, we have to develop some tasks in the software that she teaches in class, which is good, because in the workplace or the work environment, you need to find a way of managing your tasks and assignments. So if you get to use some of these softwares, I don't know how many of you would have been familiar with Asana, Miro, and Kaban, and all of those software. They're really good software, and they come in very handy. So like a person who have organizational issues, like you're not very organized and detailed, these softwares are really, really good. So you can check them out. And you don't have to worry about not knowing how to use them, because you can always Google and you can get information. So I found that very interested about that course. For business communications, I did so well in that course. Like from the start, from the get-go, it was really good, and I never struggled with that course. Like I said, econ was the only course that I struggled with, and it was really bad. But when I did my midterm and my quizzes, they were good. So at one point in time I was no longer concerned, but it was an headache for me, I must say. And yes, I did econ when I was going to UTech, but it was not, I don't remember it being this challenging. And I am glad that the semester is over, guys. Like, I can celebrate, I can feel a Christmas breeze. But you know, nothing in life comes easy, and there are going to be challenges. There are going to be some courses that you find more difficult and challenging than others, and you're just gonna have to find ways of working around, or trying to find a way to being better able to understand the material for that particular course. So what I did to stay on top of my game for my courses was to ensure that I worked my tutorial questions. So my teachers will, especially for accounts, they will teach material in one class, then they assign some questions that you're supposed to do, and at the next class she go through those questions before she teach the next topic. So I would ensure that I work those questions before going to class, because to be honest with you, whether or not you get the answer or you solve it correctly, that's not the point. The point is that you try. So even if when you were doing that particular question and you stumbled, or there was something that you're not clear about, when the teacher is going over it in class, at least you would be able to say, Miss, I did not understand this, can you explain this for me? But when you don't do any of the questions, it is there are going to be things that you're going to miss, that you don't understand. Well, you also have some people who learn better when they're practicing when they're studying for exams. But I don't like to wait until the end of the semester or when I have an exam before I start studying, because that's like too much material to go through. So I try my best to make sure I understand each chapter as soon as possible as they're being taught. So unlike econ, guys, there has never been a topic that was taught in the class that I fully understood as soon as it was presented. So I'm always having to be reading. Sometimes I read the textbook like 3-4 times and I still don't understand. Sometimes I have to go to Google, YouTube, and all of those platforms. And I would complain and I would complain and I would complain. But the good thing is the semester has ended and I'm looking forward to my new semester. And I am going to share my screen with you guys to show you my grades and my GPA for my first semester. I am so impressed. I was like, oh my god. At one point in time, I was rubbing my eyes and I refreshed my page to make sure that I was seeing correctly. I did exceptionally well and I am grateful. Could not have done it without the goodness of God. So I must say thank you, Lord. So now I'm going to show you my screen. So this is my screen and it says fall 2022 or 2022 fall, whatever. So it is accounts 97, econ, that's the one that I really struggled with, 87, and that's introduction to business 95, and business communication 93. So there you see, I think I really did well. Yeah. So that's my grades. So I just want to encourage everyone out there that if you're going to school, just try to do your best and you know, just study and never give up. If you don't understand something, seek help and just pray and let God do the rest for you. He says that he helps those who try to help themselves, so he surely will help you once you're trying to help yourself. For school, it was really challenging with the traveling because I live like almost an hour drive away from school. Yes, on the bus. if you're taking like a taxi, or if you have someone to take you to school, then it would be like 18 minutes driving. But the buses stop like probably at a lot of bus stops, like a whole bunch of bus stops, and because of that it takes me like almost an hour on the bus to go to school. So when my classes are finished, I have to wait for half an hour to 40 minutes for the next bus to come, based on the time that my classes are finished. And then when the next buses come, after waiting for 40 minutes, I have to spend another 50-55 minutes on the bus to get home. When I get off the bus, I have to walk for, if it rains, there's a track that I can walk to reach home, which will take me about 10 minutes. But when it rains, I can't walk through that track, so I have to take the longer road, which is about 15 to 20 minutes to walk. But I don't mind walking, but sometimes it is so cold, I would rather not to walk. But yeah, like I said, the semester has been completed, and I think I did fairly well, and I am looking forward to my second semester, and I am hoping that I will be able to do as good or even better, because I always say the sky is the limit. So thank you guys for watching, and I do appreciate you all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so as yet, and bye. See you in my next video.